fine. You know, I was looking at your cord again. You're missing the prongs that plug into the wall.
Yeah, parts at home. I was just missing the adapter.
Oh, I thought the prongs were missing too.
No, it was just the brick.
But
So.
yeah, you don't use that computer much anymore anyhow.
Exactly, and why go through all the trouble to buy a cord for something that I very rarely use anymore?
So you got your other cord that you bought for it.
Yes.
Did you get everything out of the motel room? You're not listening to anything this time, are
Yes,
you?
I did.
Be too fast again.
You say what?
I said, you're answering me awful fast again. Because there was one time you did that and you left your bowling ball in the rental car.
Right.
You got your bowling ball?
Yes, Beth, I got everything.
Well, you say that to me and then you find out you don't. You got your headphones.
Yes.
Oh, you have last up the floor.
Say what?
Like that damn cord.
Right.
You know?
Are you up for the day or?
Yeah, I'm up. I gotta go to work. It's 8:19 already.
Oh, that's right. It's Monday. Why do I keep thinking it's Sunday? I don't know.
No, it's Monday. That's why you really woke me up this morning.
I just didn't know what to do. I don't know if they needed my key to get in. If I remember they used a master key, I wouldn't have called you.
Well, those damn cards, you can take them home with you too, and they don't care.
You know those don't cost anything if you lose them?
No, because every time a new person comes into there, is a new code in it anyhow.
Oh, is it? Oh, okay.
And the fact that a lot of times those get thrown away anyway because of COVID, people handling them.
Right.
That's why they go to cards. It's for the security reason, but also that they're using disposable cards for them now.
Yep.
I gotta go to work.
Hey, you better go to work. Yep.
Please.
It's roadside stands.
I know Stella did.
Did you really?
Yep.
No.
Yeah, everything was on. Well,
I guess the ring camera.
there was a ring camera there. It was everything was on video.
Right.
You would have been caught on candid camera
Sure, I
if you
guess
tried
that
any of this.
Okay.
But I'm glad to see this little guy went to Chuck the Freaks GoFundMe. I have a couple schools.
Yeah,
I have
you
the
do.
OnlyFans one, and
Yeah.
then I also have the
The GoFundMe school.
But I wanted to just improve my business.
Mhm.
Great line. And I was going to send a bunch of proceeds to the
Go past this light, then use the right lane to take a slight right turn toward New York Route 17 West and I-86 West.
ingredient in one.
Did you see his name?
No,
Get out of here.
I didn't. What's his name?
I can't pronounce his name.
Oh, wow.
I don't.
Jeremy something. What is his?
In half a mile, keep right to merge onto New York Route 17 West toward Corning.
Definitely put it out there. Be like, you were what? You were born in
What's
Ukraine?
his name?
To make sure you tell him.
Feel good.
Right there.
Oh yeah, Jeremy.
Yeah.
Skid go.
Like if they would have if he would have showed up, I would have said, "What is your last name? Where are you from?" Like if you said Russia, I would be like, "Any chance you're from Ukraine?"
Okay. Yes, he did go to Chuck the Freak's school for GoFundMe's. How much do you think it's raised?
Use the right lane to keep right to merge onto New York Route 17 West toward Corning.
15,000.
Pretty high.
This morning, when I was putting this together,
Right.
it was 11,000.
Okay.
Right.
Okay.
Can afford a vending
Okay.
machine. Right now, 15,375.
Right along as planned, hitting all the spots that.
$15,375. The goal was $250. $15,375.
Takes some of that money to Office Max and buys a little pen that can detect if a bill's real or not.
Yeah, that's
Very
it.
well.
That's what he's got to do.
No, you just can't take, like, lemonade stands. Can't take anything over a 20.
Yeah, that should be the rule.
Right?
For 100 miles, keep continue straight.
Yeah, that's true.
You walk into a convenience store with a $50 bill around here, and they look at you like you're insane.
Yeah, he's gonna be like a vending machine mogul now. What's nuts is
Oh,
he's
yeah.
made a lot of money, and the top donor didn't even gave him what, $900.
Yeah, it's mass. He's 382 people
Yeah.
have donated to him.
Oh,
So
it's
it's
not
more
even
quantity.
That's not even that's just the tip of the iceberg.
I think so, because the story's just starting to pick up steam now.
Yeah.
How much do you think 30 grand at least? He'll double this?
100,000.
You think 100,000? Wow.
He's gonna get to 100,000.
Come on. I mean,
It just
sorry
went
for
up-
the
it
kids.
just
There's
went
better
up in-
causes out there to
I get it, but it all depends. He's got a lot.
But you're
of
still a
good stuff in
douchebag
there.
for passing your counterfeit bill against the bank stand.
Yeah.
No doubt.
Yeah.
You damn horrible human being.
Oh yeah, those two guys they should be just, I don't know what should happen to them. You know, shamed in every way possible.
I love his surveillance video. I just don't. I've never seen one.
the two a-holes on surveillance. My dad was recording the whole thing in his car.
I'd be checking every bill though. I'd go the other way. I'd be so paranoid.
On a minute.
Oh, that I would too. Like
Right?
James said, just go get the pen, whatever that thing is. I don't know if it works.
It does, yeah. Well, I mean, the only way who's going to get scammed that way is if somebody takes an actual bill,
And then-
leaches it out,
yeah,
and then prints
yeah,
a higher denomination on there and gives it to them. But
Right.
like the ink will turn a certain color.
Right.
Okay, this is another story about a store owner fighting back. We had the story last week about that old guy who was being robbed, who pretty much blew a guy's arm off,
Yes.
right?
Yes.
And the country got behind him, saying it's about time.
Yes.
Because crime gets out of control, people are taking a stand and defending their businesses.
Right.
Here's another one. This one's nuts. This is the owner of a local smoke shop in Vegas who defends himself with a knife after two guys, identified only as juveniles, tried to rob his smoke shop. One of them jumped the counter, and he went all stabby on them.
Oh well, yeah, you gotta get
To the
stabby.
point where the one guy screams, "I'm dead!"
Well, he is.
Well, he's not dead,
Oh, they put him back together.
but he screamed that he was dying. And of course, it's all caught on camera here. This is up at DaveandCheckTheFreak.com if you want to see the actual video. But here's what happened in this smoke shop in Las Vegas. The story now from 8 News. Take a listen.
Oh, they are the worst at robbing.
Jacob, come here. Can I just get the... Alright, take the money in it. I keep the coins. I need the coins. You broke. Okay.
Oh my god. Oh, he's trying to kill him. He definitely is trying to kill him.
Yeah, it is tough to watch. Police tell us this happened on Wednesday, and the arrest
could've
of two
finished him off,
juveniles
he
in
did.
this case. And one, as you can see there, was taken to the hospital after being injured. Victoria Saha spoke to the man who saw stabbing the accused thieves, and she joins us now live with what he had to say. Victoria?
Yeah, Denise, the owner of Smokestrom says he noticed one person holding this door open. Then two people with ski masks came in. That's when he noticed there was trouble. Smokestrom is the pride and joy for owner Johnny Newen.
The store's my life. I worked hard to get everything I have.
And he says he wasn't about to let these two thieves take anything away. They walked in on Wednesday afternoon as Newen was working at his smoke shop.
At first I thought they were just normal customers. Then I realized they had like ski masks on.
You hear him asking why they're wearing the masks.
Why are you guys wearing masks like that?
You will notice around this moment, Newen is reaching for something near the register.
I had to assume they had a firearm. So I just wanted to make sure that I could protect myself.
Did you see it?
No, I did not see it, but I couldn't take that chance.
One person tries running off with the tip jar. Another jumps over the counter. This is what the owner attacks. Newen says he believes he stabbed the robber 7 times, and the video backs that up.
I didn't think he planned on getting stabbed that day, obviously, but if you try robbing a store, you're taking that risk. Right? Like this is a small business, obviously.
After the stabbing, Newen dragged the boy out of the store and called for police and paramedics.
Let me die, sir.
Sorry, this wasn't my idea. He died.
For business owners, a situation like this is always a worry. So we talked to security expert Jonathan Alvarez on what he thought of the situation.
I wholeheartedly agree with defending yourself and having that ability to defend yourself and your family and others. But if it's just items that are replaceable, at the end of the day, it's just let them take what they need to take.
According to Metro, the two seen in this video are teen boys. Again, Nguyen did stab the young man 7 times. His condition is unknown, but Nguyen says that he was talking up until help came. And Nguyen also says he will be, from now on, buzzing people in, and he says he will be arming himself as well. Victoria Saha, live, local, now.
Pretty extreme.
I was wondering if you could be charged for that, but he can't, right? He was just defending.
He's in fear, like you're in fear, so you know.
But it's just, there's not a point where it's excessive.
Well, this is the thing, right? Like, so we talked about like the McDonald's worker that threw the hot oil, right? Because the person jumped over the counter and went into the back, and so they were just like, threw the hot oil, and it was like, is that wrong?
There is a difference between me taking 2 steps behind a counter.
Yes, these guys had masks.
No masked, where a dude that's masked, obviously robbing me, jumping over a counter, and you don't know if there are, like, there's a difference.
I mean, I get it. There is. But at the same time, like, I think if you're scared, like, I stabbed that guy like he was
really wanting to stab somebody.
Yes.
Absolutely.
Yeah. It was like murderer style.
Prison showers.
Like it's how the guy from Gangs of New York was like teaching the dude like stabs here, stabbing the kidneys. Death. Kill shot. Right.
For like the Scream horror movies, same kind of thing. That's how crazy stabby he was.
The owner might have been a little crazy with the knife, but I think these kids learned a valuable lesson called F around and find out.
Right.
Yep.
And listen, I am all for people defending themselves.
Yes.
And because it's out of control. Anyone thinks they can just walk in and take whatever they want from someone's store. Well, you can't do that. I don't want people dying.
How many times did he stab him as the guy was trying to run away in the back?
A couple more. Let's watch it
Victoria,
again.
thankfully, inside this smoke is violent and disturbing.
He's trying to grab smokes, right? That's it, or booze? Is that what's over there?
I think it's all smoke stuff.
All smokes.
Jacob.
Oh, it's a box cutter I stabbed him with. You see, he just picked it up.
Alright, take the money in it, I keep the coins, I need the coins. Okay.
1, 2, 3.
Oh, he did fight him. He tried to fight him.
Where's your friends too, pal? You know,
I know.
Your buds left you. Like that's you
ride or die homies,
yeah,
right?
Remember that when you're sitting down there with the prosecutors and they're asking you to sing like a bird.
Yeah.
Remember what your friends did?
He left.
Those bastard friends, right? They just left him to die in that smoke shop. I don't even know if they knew he'd been stabbed, though. I think he was gone before the stabbing started.
I
Yeah.
had no idea.
But I don't know. It's weird to scream, "I'm dead!"
You know what getting dead isn't worth? 5 packs of smokes that you would have been able to grab and a tip jar. Yeah. Like getting dead for that. Oh man, write it down. Pro and con list. You know, getting dead, con.
This guy did an Ask Me Anything on Reddit like hours after this happened. And I wonder if there's...
We probably can't listen to it.
I don't know. You can search it online. We put the original video of this robbery up at davidchuckthefreak.com as well as the story, so you can go see it there. But
I wonder if because it was it looked like it was like a razor, like
a carpet knife.
Yeah, a box cutter.
Yeah, so it looked like because once the kid grabbed the cup or whatever, and he goes to grab something off the shelf, you can see he grabs it from the side of the register, which is probably what he uses to open up new boxes of merchandise and stocking. And you can almost see like he doesn't have it like loaded, like he doesn't have the blade exposed until it looks like the kid starts to hop over. Then you almost see him like pull the blade out and just instantly start going.
I just wonder how well that thing stabs. I know it's
not going to go super deep.
Slice,
like it's not going to go that deep. So that's probably why you can hit him that many times and he still lives.
Again, I'm on the store owner's side.
Yeah.
I just wondered, was there a point where he could face charges if they considered it excessive or not, or if you can do whatever you want? if
That's the only
something
thing
jumps over your banner?
I'd be afraid of as this guy who stabbed. I'm like, because you just don't know that, like, in the world we live in, so many times, like, all of a sudden the people that are robbing you sue you for like $1 million and you somehow lose.
I think a lot of it depends on the state you're in.
Yeah, I think so too.
Is the shop owner the one doing the AMA? Like, they asked me anything? Was
Yeah.
the shop owner or the guy that got stabbed? Because I was the shop owner, I'd keep my mouth shut.
I think it was the shop owner.
He probably
already
took
talked
it
too
down.
much.
I would have talked to a lawyer and I would
Yes,
have kept my mouth shut.
that's the first comment.
Shut your mouth until the court
See?
decides your innocence. Never discuss a case before it's decided. You can be civilly sued after the fact.
Because he said he didn't see a weapon. And, you know, and it was like kind of pause there, like no, but I could not take that chance.
Yeah. Yeah, you gotta shut up.
He said, though, I guess in this Ask Me Anything on Reddit, that League of Legends helped him.
The video game?
How?
What, because he stayed in the middle lane or whatever?
That's what he said.
Does he learn some sort of stabbing technique from League of Legends?
I will say he didn't stab like I think like a person would stab that hasn't stabbed anybody before. He definitely seemed like stabbing
He looked like he
trained.
had been trained.
That's yeah.
It's like you watch that prison show on HBO.
Yeah, he thanked League of Legends for his quick response.
Well, maybe that helped with his reflexes.
And they say it was a flip knife, not a box cutter.
Oh,
okay.
Apparently.
Okay. Yeah. So then it was pretty stabby.
Yes, never mind.
Yeah. Yeah.
There's more you can read up on if you'd like to about this story, but it's the latest trend is thankfully store owners fighting back and
Yeah.
Well, and once again, store owner with knife, extremely lucky. Two dudes didn't have guns, because
for sure
he would be dead right now.
Right,
You know,
absolutely.
because if you start stabbing my friend, then I have to.
I want these stories to circulate so it does people like these stupid teenage idiots that think they can just
Yeah.
walk in and take a bunch of stuff.
Yeah.
Maybe they'll think twice, right? Oh, it's not worth almost dying over.
Right.
I just have to vape cartridges or whatever the hell they were trying to get.
Like, how bad is
the
life?
business owners? They have insurance, right? Like,
Well, that's what they were saying. Just let them take whatever they're going to take. A couple
Yeah.
things. It's not.
And the one guy had the right idea. I'm taking this tip jar and I'm just getting out of here. And then the other guy was like, well, I'll just jump over and get some smokes. No, you're going to get smoke.
Keith is with us. Good morning, Keith. How are you, man?
Hey, just saying, you guys know that as far as the story where he stabbed that man 7 times, it all can be considered self-defense so long as his actions were reasonable to stop the threat, or at least the threat still percentages of himself.
Yeah, of course.
So
Thank
once
you.
he started to run away, then the threat diminished.
Oh, right. That's the problem. That's the problem, right? When you turn and you're trying to escape. But he did like take swings, and I could see in a court it being like, oh, that's all just still part of the fight. You know?
The act of aggression was him hopping over the counter or whatever.
And he definitely took swings at him as soon as like he didn't realize, he thought he was in a fight, but he was getting stabbed.
Yeah.
And then the second he realized, oh man, I'm getting stabbed.
And it seemed like once he said, I'm dead, I'm dead, I'm dead, he stopped stabbing. He just kind of held him in like that chokehold. Then once he realized he wasn't fighting anymore, he just threw him to the ground.
Yeah.
Yeah, it doesn't look like the store owner will face any charges, and apparently
we stabbed
the guy that was stabbed is going to survive.
The store owner was really calm.
He was
extremely.
For
That's
sure.
League of Legends. That's what it'll do.
If you calm,
Yeah.
you know how to strike back. But again, if these stories start spreading around and it stops idiots from trying to rob, family-owned businesses or whatever, that's good news.
That's my whole thing. It's just like, how bad is life that you're like, man, I really need to get a tip jar and a couple packs of smokes, like both of us, and we're gonna split it.
These kids.
We're gonna split it.
Yeah, no. Because they were just going to leave with the tip jar.
Yeah.
But why does a smoke shop owner have a tip jar? Do I have to tip you for buying my
Yeah, I think that's the way it is.
Come on.
Yeah. A lot of places now have tip jars. I see more.
I think there's a tip jar everywhere I go where I spend money.
Yeah, I
You
think
know
so
what
too.
bold move just happened to me this weekend? So, out to dinner with Amber and Zane, and they bring around an iPad at the end to pay.
Yeah.
Right? And she presents it, and it has 30, 25, 20, 15, 10 as your option. Right?
For the tips.
She goes to the 30 and said, would you like me to press this for you?
Oh, no.
Yes. And I was like, I can take care of that. Thank you.
30%.
Wow.
Like
I am seeing higher and higher percentages on
and
those
said,
now.
"Would you like
That is
me to
bold.
press this for you?"
Yeah.
The fact that she said it made me instantly go, "No."
Right.
I've never seen anyone do that before.
Wow.
I couldn't believe it.
I had to tip pretty pricey on the ice cream I bought for Dave.
Oh, stop it. Whatever.
I did.
I just thought that to me would turn someone off. If someone was going to tip you 30%, the fact that you are kind of like demanding it is enough of a turnoff to make me go, well, maybe not.
Yeah.
Weird move. Maybe it's helped her get more money or something before.
I'm sure it's just, and some people can't see very well, and so you
Or
don't
some
even
people
know.
just, like at the cash register at the grocery store, and they pressure you into donating to something.
Yeah.
Maybe just some people bow down to the pressure, like, oh, okay.
I think some people do.
I do. I like.
There's a
on all
psychological.
those things that I feel like they can't be making a lot of money. Like, oh, round up your order or whatever. I'm always like, yeah, sure, yeah,
Round
sure.
up gets me almost every time. I'm like, okay, whatever. It's it's probably less than $1. It's gonna help. Just fine. Round it up.
And then I'd love to know like how much per year is made on like the
They do pretty good.
rounding up.
When I worked at the gas station, we had to ask every single customer that came in, like, was part of our job, would you like to donate your change to this charity? We had to ask every single person.
Yeah.
And then, I would count out like, $20, $30 a day.
Yeah.
And then like an 8 to 10 hour shift, and that's each employee would rake in about that much.
That one gets me every time.
Yeah, that's what I mean. It's
Every
that
time I
one's
donate to
easy.
that. Yeah.
But yeah, like that's a new one. But to me though, those percentages usually like the max I used to see was like 20.
Right.
Maybe like 20, 15, 10.
It started at 10 and went up to 30.
Yeah, that's what I'm starting to see now, where they're like, hey, listen, let's give some people the option to, tip as high as we
Well,
possibly
the place I
can.
pick up Chinese food, the lowest you can tip on that machine is 18%. I think there's like a 35, a 30, or there's a 30, a 25, a 20, and an 18.
Oh, wow.
And I was like, can I just give you like $2?
Yeah, I would just
I'm just picking
for
up the
that.
food,
I would say no. I would because you can say no. I would be like no, and then I just give them the cash or whatever. Because that's a little crazy times. Like you didn't get me a drink.
Someone said I had a place press the 30% without even asking me and asked me to sign it. I made him cancel the order and do it again, and I tipped nothing after that.
Oh wow!
See, but that's
but
that's
I
what
can
can happen to
understand.
you if you do that, right?
Yeah.
Like I still tipped her well. I didn't give her 30%.
Yeah.
I just thought that was just way too bold.
It is. It's like presumptive.
Be like, no, I'll decide.
How it works.
No, it's not at all. And again, maybe people are pressured by it or feel guilty if they say no to her. I had no problem saying, I'll take
Right,
care of that.
yeah,
Thank
yeah.
you so much. And she kind of was taken aback. I don't know if everyone does it. Maybe I was the douchebag that day, but sorry.
I think
It's
I
like
was
unfairly on the table. It's unfair because it puts you in a weird position. Because you got to be like, oh. Did she list off the prices to you too? Like of the percentages? Did she say we have an option for 30, 20?
No.
Or so she just was like, can I press this? And you looked and you were like, oh, that one's 30%. Wow.
Because you could see that it went like from lower up to the 30%.
Oh yeah.
Kind of odd. This story I love. A suspected car thief tried to surrender to authorities in Los Angeles after a chase. He gives up.
Yeah.
He jumps out of the car, places himself on the ground.
Okay.
He waited there for 20 minutes, and the cops never showed up to arrest him. So he just got up and walked away. Oh my God. They ended up giving up the chase. He thought they were still on his tail. He's lying on the ground, surrendering.
That's hilarious because that never happened.
No, it never happened.
No.
And of course, the news chopper's still on him.
Oh, that's right.
But the cops had given up the chase. Here's the story of how this one happened from KTLA TV.
A pursuit suspect who was wanted for driving a stolen car decided to ditch the car and give up, but police never came to arrest him. LAPD officers engaged in a pursuit with the driver of the white Kia in downtown LA around 10 o'clock last night.
Challenge.
When the suspect started running red lights near USC, officers abandoned the chase and backed off.
Look.
He's taking a nap.
He's laying on the ground. That led to an awkward situation.
Everybody's got him on.
Decided to surrender outside a grocery store on Vermont Avenue. Look at that woman telling him, get up.
I love her.
He laid on the ground waiting for officers for about 20 minutes before realizing no one was there to take him away.
What is happening? This girl's like, get up, let's get out of here.
KTLA.com and our free KTLA Plus app.
anything like that.
I mean, he's definitely getting arrested now. If they can ever track him down.
He's lying. He laid there for 20 minutes waiting for the cops to show up in the surrender position on the ground.
It took a lady to come out. You're so stupid for laying there. What are you doing? Get off your ass. No one is coming. Just go home. I mean, how long, legitimately, how long would you lay there for? 20 minutes seems
20 minutes.
to
A
me.
few minutes, maybe?
Is it LAPD after me?
Yes.
I'm gonna lay there.
No, come on.
They went home.
for so long.
Especially ground. That led to an awkward situation when the suspect decided to surrender outside a grocery store on Vermont Avenue. Look at that woman telling him, get up.
I love her.
He laid on the ground waiting for officers for about 20 minutes before realizing no one was there.
I just want to get arrested.
He looks so confused, like, what? Where are the cops?
I just learned a thing on TikTok. I just tried a thing on TikTok.
An officer with the LAPD said that they called off the chase because the risk of the pursuit didn't outweigh the risk to the public once the driver left the freeway. They will not say whether or not he has been apprehended.
That means that he hasn't. Yeah.
They would say he's
Maybe he'll get to it one day.
Yeah, whenever they get around.
Oh, yeah.
Like, what did he say? He stole a Kia?
Did we get it back?
Yeah. They told me this is Los Angeles.
Yeah.
Yeah. Other stuff going on.
There's a lot of stuff going on.
There's a lot of stuff going on.
But who's that? Does he know that woman?
I'm guessing.
like
I'm
it.
guessing.
How is she there where he happened to
It was on the news. It was on the news for how long?
She's like, get up. She drives down.
He saw it.
She had time to drive down.
20 minutes to get there. Oh, yeah.
Where's my husband or whatever? I'll lay on the ground.
My husband is just laying on the ground.
Whoever he is. Brother, who knows?
Yeah.
That's so funny.
I think it was on the news forever. They had that's an actual camera.
Oh,
That's
yeah,
like
there's
not
a
someone's, that's not someone's iPhone.
There's a chopper and there's a ground camera.
Yeah.
So they all had time to get there.
Yeah. Oh man, I would have loved to see that play out like for real live.
Yes,
on
that would have been
that
great
would have been
entertainment.
amazing.
She's yelling at him.
mad.
She's pissed. Just get off the damn ground.
He's like, they got me. He's like,
She picks up his stuff. She's
Yeah.
like, fine.
Let's go.
I don't know, where do the cops?
What do you mean?
Where do the cops?
There's the Kia he stole, just still there, right?
Yeah.
And she's just making him follow her.
I guess
Let's
we're-
go.
Okay, we're leaving.
Stupid idiot.
Like this sort of brought the whole family. Or
I'm surprised they didn't go grocery shopping or whatever.
Yeah.
Right after.
They got
Get
some
some
time.
food. Oh my gosh.
we don't need to walk. I have a car.
Yeah, he just leaves the Kia abandoned there. So great, I'm blocked in now by the stolen Kia that I can't move.
Right.
What am I going to do about that?
Well, we all know how to start
Stop
it now.
at the next rest area.
Just take the USB.
Oh, by the way, that hasn't come down. I saw a bunch of reports over the weekend of Kia stolen.
Oh
That the Kia boys still in full effect. Kia boys.
yeah. Kia boys. Oh man, it would be a scary time.
Yes.
Scary time.
Yeah. No, it would. You'd just be afraid of leaving it anywhere.
Yeah.
Lock it up. Better have
Definitely
a
have
garage.
to. You definitely need the club.
No, you definitely do. I'm gonna tweet out this story so you can see it because it's so friggin' funny. This car thief surrenders, but no cops in sight, and finally, it looks like someone he knows comes and tells him to get his ass up and get out of there.
It almost seemed too like the cops were even like, yeah, we totally don't chase people after they exit the highway. Yeah.
Right, they had to try and cover their asses somehow.
But what was nuts is they were definitely chasing him not on the highway. For a while.
Absolutely.
For a little while.
The footage they showed in that news video shows them through residential streets.
Right. So at some point, they did say, forget it, but
Go check it out, twitter.com/Dave and Chuck. You'll see it there. What's the craziest excuse you've heard when someone gets caught red-handed? Well, cops in Florida caught a 31-year-old guy with a glass pipe in St. Petersburg attempting to light it up.
okay.
When he saw the cops, he tried to quickly walk away.
Oh,
Like
wow.
a Chuck the Freak
Yeah,
speed walk.
look at who it is.
But they caught up with him. That's when he told the cops this. Oh, you guys haven't heard? Meth is legal now.
Oh, Oh, yeah!
It is. You must have missed that.
Oh, that was in the...
Yeah, Senate Bill 420.
Oh, yeah. Okay.
That's not the case.
Oh, no.
Just so everyone's aware, meth is not legal now. And so...
Just voted it in.
The man was busted for a meth possession charge. You can check out his mugshot up at daveandchuckthefreak.com. He was busted on a felony drug possession charge as well as resisting police, which is a misdemeanor.
He looks sad that it wasn't voted in.
He is very sad that meth's not legal. Yeah.
He's actually pouting.
He was arrested 3 months ago for possession of meth and drug paraphernalia as well.
Oh, well.
He's the only one voting.
Yes. I swear I voted. Yeah, but just so you're aware, meth still not legal. No. We knew this was going to continue to happen. In Vegas, where bodies have likely been dumped in the lake for years and years by alleged mob.
I'm not going to say how they got there.
And mafia members.
Mm-hmm. I mean, I'm not going to go that far.
A fourth set of human remains has now been found at the drought-stricken Lake Mead. These skeletal remains were found over the weekend at a beach on Lake Mead. The fourth set of remains found at the lake, where water levels have dramatically receded in recent years because of a lingering drought. Park rangers had to respond to a call about the discovery of remains at Swim Beach, Lake Mead National Recreation Area, about 11:30 Saturday morning. They were assisted in their investigation by the Las Vegas Metro Police Department dive team. The skeletal remains were the second set found at this beach. Stop going to this beach.
Yeah, that beach sucks. That beach really sucks.
They provided no additional information about the discovery. A spokesperson with the Clark County Office of the Medical Examiner couldn't be reached for comment. This is the fourth time in 3 months that human remains have been discovered at Lake Mead, the nation's largest reservoir, which has dropped to unprecedented lows after a 22-year drought. 22-year drought.
Yeah.
The lake provides water to 25 million people and millions of acres of farmland in several states in the Southwest, including California. The first set of remains they now have identified to a gunshot victim killed in the 80s. The second set, also they believe a murder victim. The third set recovered at the Swim Beach has yet to be identified.
I just wonder, like,
now this is the fourth. It looks like it's in some sort of concrete tube.
That's what I'm wondering as how they're finding them.
I think the one guy was found in a barrel. The guy with the 80s.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah. It's just like this whole story is like, you don't think that stuff from the movies is really happening, but oh my God.
Yeah.
It's happening.
That's a gangster movie as it gets.
And also, like, how deep of a spot was that in the 80s?
Probably pretty deep.
You know what I mean?
Like, enough for them to think they would
probably
probably
be like, oh man,
This also was
50 feet.
a concrete barrel.
Oh, okay, so yeah, so they put them in a barrel, fill it with concrete. You got a technique.
Mm-hmm. Wow, I thought it was just shoes. I thought they just give you some shoes and throw you in the water.
That's a cement barrel. They wanted to stay at the bottom.
Yeah, it did, but the bottom is now the surface.
Yeah, which is insane. Many men use the term blue balls as a euphemism for general sexual frustration. But is it real? Well, at least one doctor says yes, it is real. And it refers to the discomfort in the testicles caused by prolonged sexual arousal without ejaculation. Men who haven't relieved themselves for a while may actually find the skin on their ball sack turning a slightly bluish color. That would be alarming.
Yeah.
That would be quite alarming.
I don't know.
What? Are you discounting this claim?
I've always thought it was total utter BS.
But
I've seen studies where they say that it's real, and I've seen them where they say it's not real.
Yeah, because I've never gotten to
This one seems to be like it's like you're raging for
who knows how long with no.
But you've also said
I would never
not touched yourself.
I would never allow it.
You have to go a couple hours without touching yourself.
Yeah, I'd never allow that.
Not sure.
As you know.
It's also known as epididymal hypertension.
Yeah.
This doctor said, I always thought blue balls was this urban myth that if you stay aroused for too long, your balls will go blue and they'll fall off. The only way to relieve it is to finish. I thought it was a complete excuse, but come to find out there is actually truth to it. If you become aroused for a long time, you get lots of blood going down to the testicles, and that increases the pressure. If you don't ejaculate, then that pressure becomes achy. There's research out there to prove that it does exist. Symptoms of blue balls can include testicle pain, an ache at the base of your penis, and heaviness. They say the pain will go away after a short while, and to seek medical advice if it doesn't, because it could be a different problem. If you're able to orgasm and ejaculate, blood flow will return to normal and you shouldn't feel any discomfort. If you're not able to finish, you might find that you develop blue balls due to a buildup of pressure and increased blood flow. If it doesn't go away even after that, they say it could be something else like gonorrhea.
Oh, wow.
Which can cause inflammation similar to blue balls. But blue balls exist.
Well,
this guy said, let me tell you, it's real. When I was younger, my first girlfriend messing around, my mom took the grocery shopping after I got home. I couldn't walk around the entire time I was in the stupid store. So,
yeah,
messing around without someone else said it's 100% real and it sucks ass. Your balls get insanely sensitive and you're in pain until you actually can't do it. Even after that, it's still super sensitive for a bit.
Yeah, I guess it's possible.
I'll never know. I would not want my ball skin to turn me. It'd be quite alarming.
Well, sure.
Mark in Boston, you're a big fan of the belief of blue balls.
Damn, sure.
Not a fan of blue balls, but that they exist. Mark.
Yes, absolutely, 100%.
All right, go ahead. What's your comment?
I was in college. First time going out to the bars during football camp, and a girl came up to me and said, "You're coming home with me." And I went, "Okay." Went home with her. We fooled around for hours. Never got to the finish point. And the next day, I ran into my defensive lineman, and he smacked me in the groin and said, "How was your night with Blue Ball Marion?"
Oh, that was her nickname.
That was her nickname, was Blue Ball Marion.
So your balls were already sensitive, and then he whacked them.
He smacked me right in them, and he was probably 120 pounds heavier than me. I punched him right in the face, and we got in a big fight, and I never saw the girl again.
Well, no, I mean, she had a nickname that is incredible.
You don't date Blue Ball Marion or whatever the hell her name was. Come on.
No.
Justin in Macomb.
Hey guys, balls.
Balls to you, right? Blue balls.
So basically, I have something kind of interesting about that. You guys ever heard of varicose seals before?
Yes.
Yes.
So when I was in high school, before I got laid and all, I'm just hanging out with my girlfriend, and I'm just sitting there, and you know how guys are with arousal and such. And I had those varicose seals where basically your veins get clogged up. And so when I was sitting around and not doing anything, I had this terrible pain. I was walking around, I'm like, geez, what the heck is going on? And I looked it up, and I thought it was blue balls. But I guess it turns out that those veins that are in my testicles were all clogged up and, basically caused me a ton of pain. So I think it sometimes crosses over between that situation as well as, the whole stereotypical blue balls.
Sure.
That people talk about.
Oh, yeah, absolutely.
Yeah, I think so. And I think the majority of it is just something guys have always said to try and get a girl to finish them off.
Well, I'm sure some use it as an excuse, but that doesn't deny the fact that it's real.
This is all the stories of them. They all kind of are similar to UFO stories to me. When they start out with the damn it's like Bigfoot, earballs, 1999, or whatever else.
Yeah. I was in college. I was young. I was an offensive line.
And Caleb, you had a story.
Yeah, I was in the Army I was away on a course for 6 weeks, and one of the guys on my course came into our tent, and two of us were sitting in there, and he came in and was like, "Someone's like, I got a problem." We're like, "What's up?" And he was all embarrassed, and eventually, he pulled out his gonads, and a good 80% of them were blue like a recycling bin. And we were like, buddy, like, have you changed your oil since you've been here? You know, like, and he was like, no, I haven't. So we told him to go change his oil, and it actually cleared it right up. And it was like the gnarliest thing I've ever seen.
Yeah.
Like it was lack of oxygen or something.
Oh my God. Yeah, see, I've never.
Right, you've never had firsthand.
At the same time, I also understand being in like an army barracks or whatever. I don't know. You know, communal showers and
Yeah, where do you go for privacy? Just a stall, maybe?
Yeah,
And
stall.
that's not his
Like a
thing.
stall.
Surrounded by the smell of male poop.
I'm surprised. Yeah.
A wetter than aroma.
Yeah. That's not the ideal place to do it. This
I'm
guy
also
said,
not going with my friends, by the way.
from experience, it does get worse as you get older.
Okay. That's what he. I'll have to take these guys' words.
Lots of guys prove that saying it's real.
A couple of chicks texted in saying that chicks get blue balls too, and they want to know why it's not talked about as often.
Because they don't have balls.
Oh, but they can have some pain. They can have some pain.
Yeah, they're saying it doesn't hurt like probably in the same way as men,
James
but
down in
yeah,
New York
pain
and,
in the same way when they get rigged up.
or about
Don't get to it.
45 minutes apart.
Like blue bits?
Yeah,
Sure.
something like
Just
that.
don't call the blue waffle.
No. Coming up, what's up with the Asians? How did a Japanese man make a big mistake when selling a Rolex? Let's find out.
It's time now for What's Up with the Asians?
Here's a Dave tip of the day.
All right.
Don't leave your Rolex alone with a stranger wanting to buy it.
Where am I going? What did I do?
In Japan, a parking lot deal was set to go down between two men.
Okay.
The seller was selling an 18-karat yellow gold Rolex Yachtmaster 2 watch valued at $53,000.
Okay.
The buyer had agreed to buy it through a secondhand website for $47,000. The deal was to be a face-to-face transaction in front of a convenience store.
Where you buy all your Rolexes.
But the deal went wrong, amazingly. The buyer suggested the seller allow him to look the watch over while the buyer went into the store to get them both some tea.
Oh, no.
And you figure out what happened next.
Oh, my God.
The seller came back 2 minutes later with 2 hot teas, and the buyer and the watch were gone.
Oh, God. You know, I know it's terrible, but when you're just so dumb, I mean...
It's hard to feel sorry for you if you're that dumb, right?
It is.
Since you don't expect stuff from like the cartoons to actually work.
No, you don't.
Actual crime.
But it does. And the guy got away with a $53,000 Rolex. Sorry, you're an idiot.
Yeah.
I'm sorry. If I was a police officer, if you came in to file a report, I'd be like, nope, you're an idiot. Out. Get out.
Can't because you're an idiot.
You can't. You can't file a report if you're an idiot.
And I have to assume, like, the watch is probably insured. However, an insurance company would probably love to look at that and say you're an idiot.
Right. If you file a report that says you willingly gave it to someone to check out before purchasing and walked away from them, no insurance for you.
Yeah, it seems like it. He might be out all that money.
Surprised you didn't just try the, hey, look over there.
That's all he had to do. That's all he had to do.
Yeah. Oh my God, what's that over there?
Would have worked just as well, I think.
He bought himself a ton of time.
Yeah. 2 minutes to get away.
Yeah.
Ridiculous. Those are my thoughts, not yours. I'm Dave Hunter on Dave and Chuck the Freak.
It's the morning radio show asking the real questions on every listener's mind.
Can you guys imagine wearing bras?
I'm almost there, to be honest.
Man boobs.
Oh my God. Yeah, if you get rid of yours, let me know. I'm gonna strap 2 together so they go around my chest.
Dave and Chuck the Freak.
We'll take a break. When we come back, what made a Metro Detroit man change his mind about robbing a bank? How quickly do you react to your vehicle's warning light? And why is someone trying to unload a cursed fridge? Oh my. We'll tell you about that and much more. We'll return in a moment on Dave and Chuck the Freak.
Previously on Dave and Chuck the Freak.
A woman let a bird nest in her hair for 3 months. She found a finch, barely a month old, abandoned by his flock. What he loved was nesting in her hair. In return for putting his life back on course, he was helping me with mine as I was going through a rough period.
You are definitely going through something rough. If I come in and I've grown my beard out and a bird is in it, just know.
Is everything okay? Do we need to talk about anything?
Oh, guys, I'm sorry. There's going to be some bird chirping on the air because I have a bird that's living in my new beard. What?
Dave's kind of afraid of birds.
I don't like birds, Chuck. Listen, he's trained.
Better not come out and near me.
I can't do the show. The bond is so incredibly strong between me and Hector. You want the bird to leave me like everybody else does? Is that what she wants?
Python's drunk.
I drink it.
Guys, I don't know if we'll be able to do this.
Hector, attack Dave.
A drunk Chuck sent his attack bird at me.
Dave and Chuck the Freak.
Hey, it's Dave on a Monday morning, and crab fans, for a limited time, Black Rock Bar and Grill offers a sizzling summer deal. Add on a half pound of fresh, delicious crab legs to any entree for only $7.99. The Big Crab Grab lets you eat like a rock star. This $7.99 deal is just too good to miss. Hurry into Black Rock Bar and Grill for this crab-tastic deal. Take it from me, this deal rocks. The Big $7.99 Crab Grab at Black Rock Bar and Grill. Let's get cracking. Call ahead seating available.
There you are in the great wide open when you hear it. Dinner time. When you're hungry, you're not going to let 5,000 feet of mountain get in your way. You have to try. That's what Kia's lineup of exceptionally capable SUVs with available all-wheel drive is for. The Telluride, Sorento, Sportage, and Seltos are how you know we take this pretty seriously. The SUVs and the dinner. Hurry into your local Kia dealer today. Kia, movement that inspires.
Visit kia.com for details. Always drive safely.
Is it acceptable to go to Mickey D's just for a drink? Of course it is. But good luck leaving with just a drink. It's more than a drink. It's a Mickey D's drink.
Sip a Minute Maid slushie at McDonald's. Enjoy deliciously refreshing flavors like strawberry watermelon or tropical mango. Or try $1 any size soft drink. Price and participation may vary, cannot be combined with any other offer.
You're making it happen. You're coming in hot. Hotter than hot. Hotter than the surface of the sun? Even hotter than the metal part of your seatbelt. Put it on ice. With Dunkin' Iced. Like the new brown sugar cream cold brew or the new mango pineapple Dunkin' Refreshers. Ooh. America runs on Dunkin'. Price and participation may vary. Limited time offer. Terms apply. This is your summer. That means Six Flags in the taste of an ice-cold Coca-Cola. We're talking thrilling coasters, delicious burgers, real moments together, and this. Coke is summer refreshment when you need it most, so you can hop on another ride. This is your summer. Six Flags and Coca-Cola. Come make it yours. Visit sixflags.com/Coke to save up to $20 off passes, plus daily tickets starting at $44.99.
At LensCrafters, we value expertly tailored eye care, provide state-of-the-art eye exams, offer a wide assortment of designer brands and high-quality lenses. Because everything we do at LensCrafters is for every sight that makes your life special. We offer 50% off lenses with frame purchase. Shop in-store and online. Book your annual eye exam now on LensCrafters.com. LensCrafters, because sight. Eye exams are available at the independent doctor of optometry at or next to LensCrafters. Doctors in some states are employed by LensCrafters. Offer valid to September 5th. See associate for details.
Greg wakes up at 5, gets the coffee going for his wife, and goes for a run. He showers and puts on Dove Mint Plus Care Dry Spray Antiperspirant. By 7, he's doing school drop-off.
Bye, Daddy.
And headed to work. Later, as he grills dinner for the family, he thinks,
another great day taking care of them and taking care of me. And I still feel fresh and dry, thanks to Dove Mint Dry Spray.
Dove Mint Plus Care Dry Spray for 48-hour freshness. Goes on instantly dry. Clean feel all day.
If you're a small business owner in New York, think about everything you need to help your business succeed. You need a plan, happy customers, steady cash flow, and an insurance agent that gets you. State Farm agent Virginia Chan runs a small business in New York too, and she understands the unique needs of local business owners. Virginia will make it easy to choose the right protection at the right price, because one thing you don't need is insurance stress. Call State Farm agent Virginia Chan for your small business needs today.
With the new Chevy Silverado, you might be driving in this. But with the Silverado's redesigned interior and large infotainment screens, it'll feel more like this. Introducing the new 2022 Chevy Silverado. Find new upgrades, find new roads. Chevrolet.
Straight Talk Wireless knows there are plenty of reasons you might need a new phone. But switching to a better wireless provider doesn't have to be one of them. Keep your own phone and save when you switch to any Straight Talk Wireless plan, like our $45 Silver Unlimited plan with unlimited high-speed data and 5 gigs of hotspot, plus nationwide 5G and America's best networks. Keep your own phone. Switch to a better wireless plan. Straight Talk Wireless. No contract, no compromise. Requires a compatible unlocked phone and BYOD kit. 5G mobile device required. Actual availability, coverage, and speed may vary. See the latest terms and conditions at straighttalk.com.
Finding great candidates to hire can be like, well, trying to find a needle in a haystack. Sure, you can post your job to some job board, but then all you can do is hope the right person comes along, which is why you should try ZipRecruiter for free at ZipRecruiter.com/radio. ZipRecruiter doesn't depend on candidates finding you. It finds them for you. Its powerful technology identifies people with the right experience and actively invites them to apply to your job. You get qualified candidates fast. So while other companies might deliver a lot of hay, ZipRecruiter finds you what you're looking for. The needle in the haystack.
See why 4 out of 5 employers who post a job in ZipRecruiter get a quality candidate within the first day. ZipRecruiter, the smartest way to hire. And right now, you can try ZipRecruiter for free. That's right, free at ZipRecruiter.com/radio. That's ZipRecruiter.com/radio. ZipRecruiter.com/radio.
At Kroger, we work with local farms right in our own backyard to bring you food that's fresher than fresh. From homegrown watermelon that makes your mouth water to crisp corn picked right around the corner. Come pick out some yourself, because shopping for local produce should be as easy as shopping at your local Kroger. Kroger, fresh for everyone.
There's nothing quite like fresh produce in the summer. And now, California red, white, or black seedless grapes are just 99 cents a pound with your card. Kroger, fresh for everyone.
Is it acceptable to go to Mickey D's just for a drink? Of course it is. But good luck leaving with just a drink. It's more than a drink. It's a Mickey D's drink.
Sip a Minute Maid slushie at McDonald's. Enjoy deliciously refreshing flavors like strawberry watermelon or tropical mango. Or try a $1 any size soft drink. Price and participation may vary, cannot be combined with any other offer.
You're making it happen. You're coming in hot. Hotter than hot. Hotter than the surface of the sun? Even hotter than the metal part of your seatbelt. Put it on ice. With Dunkin' Iced. Like the new brown sugar cream cold brew or the new mango pineapple Dunkin' Refreshers. Ooh, America runs on Dunkin'. Price and participation may vary. Limited time offer. Terms apply.
WRIF and WRIF HD1 Detroit, a Beasley Media Group station.
910.
And Chuck the
148.7 miles
on
in.
Monday morning. It is the 8th of August, 2022. It's David Chuck the Freak on Detroit's Rock Station 101 WRIF. If you joined us for the 0.5K Saturday, make sure you check out the website to download your picture. They're up there now. This segment of the show brought to you in part by Henry Ford College. Thinking about your future? Henry Ford College has over 150 programs toward a degree or certification. Get personal attention for easy enrollment, financial aid available. A new semester starts soon. Apply today at hfcc.edu. Let's go to the roads now. Here's Lisa Way.
94 eastbound approaching Van Dyke. An accident closing down the 2 left lanes. It's slow from 75. 94 westbound for Caddo. An accident there. It's in the right lane with stop and go traffic from Ross. And 96 eastbound on Spencer Road, an accident closing down the 2 right lanes. Now's the time to put yourself on a path to a new career. In just 10.5 months at Northwestern Tech, the skilled trade school that works. Enroll today at northwesterntech.edu.
You know, the Tigers just keep finding new, interesting ways games to make you sad. This time it was a 7-0 loss to the Rays, where it was tied 0-0 into the ninth inning. I think almost with 2 outs as well. They gave a ball 7 runs in the ninth inning.
Wow. Showers, possibly a thunderstorm today. Some of the storms could produce heavy rain at time. High near 87. Increasing clouds with a chance of storms continuing overnight. Low of 63. Then mostly cloudy on Tuesday. High 77. Right now it is 73 degrees.
Dave and Chuck the Freak.
Here on a Monday morning on Dave and Chuck the Freak. And coming up during this segment of the show, how quickly do you react to your vehicle's warning light? Why is someone trying to unload a cursed fridge? But up first, what made a Metro Detroit man change his mind about robbing a bank? Well, he went into one place, tried to rob it, but things didn't go as planned. So then he went to another place, and apparently did actually rob that one. Why did he change his mind? Here's that story now from Fox 2 News. Take a listen.
Excellent teamwork. It's what I think our citizens demand from us.
In just hours, the man behind a bank robbery and an attempted bank robbery was caught, arrested at his Romulus home. All we know about him so far is he's a 54-year-old man who hit a Citizens Bank in Livonia Thursday and then went to this Comerica Bank in Dearborn Heights.
He will be held here at the Dearborn Heights Police Department. We will be submitting a request for charges to the Wayne County Prosecutor's Office.
Sources tell Fox 2 the alleged bank robber came inside a bank off Plymouth near Merriman, handing the teller a note saying he wanted 5,000 large in hundreds. She thought he was a real customer, not a bank robber. The back and forth there got him nervous. He left in his straw hat.
So, wait a second. Yeah, he goes in to the Citizens Bank, right? He's like,
has a note.
Yes. Yeah, 5,000 large.
Yeah, 5,000 large. And I'm like, I just think, oh, okay, he doesn't want to say that out loud. He's an obvious customer. I'm going to go, okay. Yes. And then, so we're just having a back and forth. I'm like, so, like, how's your day?
Good. But I need that money.
Oh, yeah, we're going to work on that.
Yeah. Like now, if you could put a little hustle on that.
So he thinks, oh, my God, she's playing some kind of weird, like, mind game on me, and he just gets out of there.
He leaves. She may have asked him, like, but I will need your bank card or
like all that. Like, it's just,
number. Do you have that?
Like, oh, I don't have it. She just thought he was a customer.
Yeah. Gonna need 5,000 large. Do people do that a lot? They just hand notes like that?
I'll tell you what. If I ever need $5,000, I'm definally asking for it like
and
that.
then Chuck the Freak arrested for attempted bank robbery.
All I said was I wanted 5,000 large.
Oh, you shouldn't have put it on that note with the skull and crossbones on the top.
I know.
Says the wrong message, man. Think you're trying to rob the place.
I didn't think it through.
Heard it on that story.
Yeah.
I said I was going to do it on the radio. That's the rest of the story.
Sure, heading a few miles away to Comerica Bank. It's the second time this location has been hit in 2 weeks. Did he have a note or allude to a weapon, anything like that?
No. Nope. There was no weapon that was displayed.
He did get away from this one with an undisclosed amount of cash, but not for long.
We were able early on to link this case to an incident that occurred in Livonia earlier yesterday, and we're able to develop a suspect from some of the pictures.
A coordinated effort between Dearborn Heights Police, Livonia Police, and the FBI, bringing swift justice.
I think what this really demonstrates to our community is this is a collective effort from all of your law enforcement partners, federal and local, to keep our community safe and to bring those that do wrong to justice.
As we said, that Comerica in Dearborn Heights off Telegraph hit 2 times in just 2 weeks.
Get off here somewhere and
go past
set up a Jaws clamp.
Then at the next one, continue straight.
Jessica Dupnack, Fox 2 News.
Like when you rob banks.
Oh man, they really call down the FBI.
Response.
Yeah.
At the light, use the right 2 lanes to merge.
Yeah, they did.
Yes.
You like that? Mm-hmm.
I'll also wear a straw hat.
Don't do it, Chuck. Don't do it. 5,000 large.
Yeah. It's a cool way to ask for it.
I guess in some circles, maybe. I don't know. I just get 5,000.
I'm just trying to be cooler.
She probably was like, okay, from checking or saving.
That's
right?
I swear to God, that's exactly what happened.
Sure.
She's like, well, why don't you fill out one of these?
I'm gonna set up my jaws clamp.
Or she's like, slide your debit card then. Put your PIN number in.
I'm not sure you understand her, bro.
Someone said, I actually go to that bank multiple times a day, and a lot of customers give notes to do the transactions because they probably don't want to say it out loud, right? If it's in a sketchy area, you don't want to say, I'm going to need $10,000.
Doesn't anybody be like, that's like the worst thing you could do at a bank?
I think honestly, I think they're like okay with it. Like they just expect, you know.
Isn't that what a withdrawal feels like?
Like, yeah, there's like stuff you can write.
They do.
Most places don't have slips anymore.
No, they don't. I haven't been into a bank.
I just assumed if I went into a bank and I was like, I don't want anybody to know. And I start writing a thing, I'm tased. Oh, yeah, it's done in seconds. Like if I'm trying to write them.
Like if they even just having a note in my hand, I'd be like, get him!
Yeah.
Maybe.
But I guess they do it. It's if it's in a sketchier area and you don't want to say the amount of your withdrawal out loud for others to hear.
Because I am always shocked when someone openly says how much money they're about to be given. You know? I always look around and I'm like, who in here is going to follow this person?
Well, I mean, there was one time I was in the bank and the dude had a stack of cash like you wouldn't believe. And he just folded it in half and put it in his shirt pocket and walked out. And I'm talking like a frail old man. Like, if he falls stepping off the curb, he's going to break his hip, you know? And not a single care.
I'd be dropping marbles in front of him.
I've only seen old dudes with that much cash at the bank.